Hey guys, welcome. This is our first time ever going live stream here on YouTube. We're just going to be hanging out here in the shop. I got my son with me, a little sidekick. Question and answering, just normal hangout. We'll see how many people pop in. It's a short notice that we're going to do this, so we're just popping out here, just trying it out. Could be a regular thing, if possible. I may start doing this like Saturdays or something like that. Feel free to start chatting with us. If you got any questions for me or the little man here, or just something on topic, say hi. Hey, Doug, how's it going?
Hopefully y'all guys are having a wonderful day. Love to hear about your day if you don't mind. Alabama, that's a long ways away from me.
It's not too far. Alabama's not too far.
Is it farther than Michigan?
Probably not. I think we're pretty close to Alabama, I believe.
Still, I don't think I've ever been there.
We can always check.
True.
Got Google.
Google is our friend.
Let's see. Let's see how far it is to Alabama.
Sweet home.
Where's?
Alabama.
Okay. There we go. Let's go to
Google Maps.
Maps.
It was back.
Oh, there it is. Thanks for subscribing. I'm just a Missouri redneck guy that tries to bring these videos to show people. May not be the right way, may not be the wrong way, but it's our way. Appreciate every one of y'all that do watch, by the way. Starting to get a couple of people. How long have you been subscribed? Let's see, who's this? Polly? I hope I said it right. Guys, if I say your name wrong, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not a very good reader. So I'll do my best to say your name right. May have to call reinforcements, which is my wife or my daughter, but they will not get on camera, I can tell you that. But they may watch the live stream from inside the house and they could, I don't know, call me. Let's see. He is 374 miles, so no, that's not further than Michigan.
Michigan is 500, is that right?
Almost 600 miles. Two years. Man, that's cool.
So wild.
I appreciate it. A lot of people don't think we kind of appreciate our subscribers, but we really do. If it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't be doing what we do, because we actually do our crazy stuff, whether it be working on his LS truck, to working on the lawnmowers or anything like that. This is our spare time, and we use it to try to bring some educational videos, some goofy videos, just whatever hits us.
The truck is going very well, D. Smith.
Hey, Prankster Man. Yeah, like the son said here, the truck is it's actually worked out great. It was our first time ever doing anything like that, especially doing the wiring. I've pulled motors out of trucks before, cars, and swapped them out. I've pulled the heads off of motors, but as far as putting everything back together, I've never done nothing like that. But there's so much info out there between YouTube and forums, Facebook. Facebook was a really, really big help. There's some groups out there, the main group. I'm gonna give them a shout out because I really, really did get a lot of info from this group. It's LS Swap Squared Body GM Trucks, 73 through 87, CK, and 87 through 91 RV. That Facebook group helped me more than anything. To be honest with you, if it wasn't for that group and some of the members of that group, it would have been so tough for me to do the LS swap on the 84. Also, a lot of information came from a website, lt1swap.com. You can also look it up here on YouTube. He's got a YouTube channel. The guy is a genius. I mean, a lot of info on there. 3 years subscribed. Man, that's cool. I've talked to Prankster Man before, whether it be on, I think, Chi-Man Carts, videos, stuff like that, and some other people.
An 05 Avalanche. Is that a truck?
LM7. So, Prankster Man, you're 05. Is that a drive-by-wire or is that drive-by-gas? Or, I'm sorry, drive-by cable? Doug, you and Polly got a channel? I'm new to this. I'm afraid if I click on something, like it's going to take away my screen, and I really don't want to do that. Let me see if I can
pull it up on your phone.
Let me see if I can kind of minimize this here. There we go. I got that minimized. Let me open up another one. Oh, no, that ain't what I want to do. Let's see.
New window.
There we go.
Oh, no.
Let's see.
A bit of a plug. Search out YouTube.
We'll go to YouTube here.
So, Doug. I
Yeah.
don't know how to pronounce that.
Hey, Abi. I can say that one. Yeah, you're just a random live video. Let's see. We're going to look up his YouTube. Doug, what is it?
Drive by wire.
Hey, Doug, what is your YouTube channel? Drive by wire. Man, if you don't like it, my best advice to you is to get you a PCM from a 03, a 99 to 03, and get you an intake off of the same year model. In my opinion, either one's okay, you know, whether it be cable or wire, but I would prefer the cable. So
we're on the YouTube.
All right, let's look up Doug's.
$585 subscribers.
Well, Doug, I just subscribed to you. I'm sorry, buddy. We're going to go look at your channel here real quick. I've been on your channel. Yeah, I've watched some of your videos. Okay. I don't know why I'm not subscribed. I am now. Let's see. No problem, man. I like doing the lawnmowers. My son, I ain't gonna lie to you, he's not too crazy about jumping on there and kind of helping out building stuff, but I wish he would get more into it, but I can't force him to. He really likes to do this Xbox stuff, and he really gets on the Fortnite stuff. So
I'm a pro builder.
I may let him start doing a few live stream Fortnite videos.
If we could find out how to screen record, I'd do it on computer.
All right, Polly.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
Let's go look at Paul's channel. But anyhow, real quick, I like doing the lawnmowers. They're fairly simple. You can get as complicated with it as you want. With the four-wheel drive build that I done, I didn't have nothing to go off of. I seen a gentleman build a John Deere four-wheel drive, Matt Withrow or something like that. Forgive me if I pronounce your name wrong if you do see this video. But he built a four-wheel drive John Deere that was just insane. I liked it. and that inspired me to go try to figure out how to build me one. And I think we did. The only setback to the four-wheel drive Craftsman that I built, the frame, it wasn't stiff enough. So if it got tweaked just a little bit, it would sling the belt off. There were ways around that, but at the time, I messed around and sold it because life happens. Things happen. So I sold it. I wish I didn't. I've been looking for it. I would like to buy it back. So if by any chance anybody out there that's watching this video owns my old four-wheel drive Craftsman, comment on this video.
As John said, are we gonna be doing some singing?
I can't do singing on here because YouTube loves the copyright stuff, and I can understand it, but then again, I can't understand it. Sometimes it aggravates me, but the copyright stuff will get me. I can go live sometimes on my Facebook, and I'll do some of them, and sometimes it'll let it get by, and sometimes it won't let me do it there either. So, unfortunately, I'm sorry I can't do any singing, but thanks for asking about it. All right, now we're gonna go look up his channel.
And then it looks like D. Smith might have one, but it says he doesn't have anything on it. No, I've joined this. $266.
All right, Polly, I'm subscribing to your channel. We're just over here. Y'all can't see it on the screen, and I'm sorry I keep looking down. First stream, so forgive me, guys. Oh, he's got old Sears on here. I like that. I'm a big Sears fan. I love them.
We have one right
Love
there.
them or hate them. Fearless front. Dude's got a killer Sears. So, yeah, we're actually gearing up. I've got projects in the works. Can't tell you everything I'm working on because I've actually been picking up some sponsors on my channel, and you'll find out more about that later. But I can tell you what kind of projects. I don't know if it'll show up on my phone, but I'll see if I can get a picture of it here. I'm gonna have to get some lessons from T-Man because he's real good at this live stream stuff and bringing it all up on screen at the same time. So
you guys should do Doug just told us.
Let me see.
Hit the like button.
I don't know how well y'all can see that. No, you can't. Oh, let's see. Anyhow, it's a two-seater overgrown go-kart, I guess you'd call it, buggy. We're going to be building one. The power plant for that will be the Predator 670 motor that we scored. I'm in the works with possibly someone that's really into this company. A lot of people's going to know it. I'm not going to say it yet because, like I say, I'm working on it. Hopefully, they're going to sponsor the build. We actually have a golf cart that we're trying to switch from electric to gasoline. It will have a 16 horsepower V-twin Vanguard on it. It'll have I think it's going to end up having a live axle rear end. Let me read some of these comments here.
Earlier, D. Smith said he don't have anything on his channel, but he may have anything.
Who's that?
D. Smith.
Where's he at? Oh, okay. I mean,
Right here.
oh, the Smith, the D. Smith. Okay, I got you. Get to making some videos, man. Well, there's really no room for an LS on a golf cart. I mean, anything's possible. You know, a lot of modifying, but I'll be honest with you. To each their own as far as what they build, but one of my biggest pet peeves is people putting V8 motors on like lawnmowers, riding lawnmowers. I just think what are you going to do with it? You know what I mean? I'd rather build something that we can have fun with. And the 16 horsepower going through town and around my town, it's probably going to be pushing the limits because we literally, like a few months ago, just got an ordinance passed where we can have a stock golf cart on the highway. So,
John asked what's up with the C10.
give me just a second. All right. Well, the C10 is running great, driving great. There's nothing wrong with it. I actually plan on doing a review video now coming up over the Intellitronics gauges, the digital gauges. I would say that, I guess you could say they sponsored it. They sent me a set. I'm going to do a review of it. I've already done an install video of it. I'll tell you now, as of right now, I've got 12 or 1,300 miles on it, on the new gauges. They've been working great. So, don't scroll out of the channel. No. What would you want to look up? No, what would you want to look up? What would you want to go look up? And why would you want to scroll around? So you want me to minimize it. Now what do you want to do? What do you want to look up? All right. He's got.
I don't know if that's him.
No, it's not him because he don't have no videos, he said.
But I found some random person with this phone.
My phone is over blowing up. My daughter. All right. Ain't no problem, man.
What color are you?
At work, a break is over. I understand that.
What color are you?
Where's the truck? The truck is actually sitting out in the driveway. Thanks, Polly, for coming and joining the live feed. Thanks for your chat. Maybe we'll try this again next Saturday. I want to try to get this to be a regular thing. Of course, life happens, bud. So if you enjoy the live feed, just give it a like. Back to the truck. The truck, God bless you, man. The truck is actually sitting out in the driveway. We drive it. We didn't build it to sit still. I don't drive it as much as I'd like to. It's in our area, we've got some unusual weather, so it's been a lot hotter than normal this time of year. So we actually get to drive it. We are getting ready to swap the wheels back over because I don't run the wheels that we ordered for it, the 20s. We don't run those during the winter. So we put those up. We put the stock rally wheels back on it. So
What color are you planning on painting the seat?
we're planning on painting it it's called a hyper blue, or you can look up a go fast blue. What it is, it's the same color of the 2018, 2019 Camaros. To me, that color is really, really pretty. It's got some metal flake in it, and I think it'll showcase the truck really good. So what are some of the things that you guys do to have fun, like in your spare time or whatever? see, what does this do?
That's how you share it.
We're actually, I went to share this on Facebook, and I didn't know that my wife was logged on. So it just shared it on her Facebook. Oh, well.
Oh, so nuts. Where is the trap?
You know, I've got a ride video with a couple of guys with the Sears. You're going to think I'm crazy maybe, but I actually enjoyed going trail riding on that Sears more than I did going mudding. Don't get me wrong, going mudding, it's fun and all, but man, the trail riding was just absolutely awesome. Man, as far as getting a steering wheel, I'm going to say probably eBay would eat you up in a price. You may be able to find them, but if you do find one, try to get one that's got the tilt on it, and make sure that it don't have a bunch of slop in it. Of course, those are notorious for having all the slop inside the steering wheel with a tilt system. Maybe hit your local salvage yards, something that's got the older model vehicles. They're getting harder and harder to find. A lot of people are snagging these trucks up, and if they do get them, they'll keep them for parts or, try to completely rebuild them.
Building a hydraulic press. We were watching videos on this.
Hydraulic press. That's something that we were wanting to do to our press, but I'll be honest with you, I know nothing about hydraulics, but I would love to be able to have a powered hydraulic. I've got a manual hydraulic press. It works great, but let's face it, if you can hit a button and press something, they'll work out great.
What are you building next?
Well, it's a toss-up. I'm either going to be building the buggy with my son, or I've got this gentleman here in town. He's a buddy of mine. He's actually wanting to do an LS swap on his 98 model pickup. It's a Chevy. He's got a standard transmission in it. He's lowered it all down. I've actually got videos on my YouTube of us working on the lowering it down. We built some C notches for his truck. So he's actually bought a lot of stuff. I've built him a wire harness for it. I didn't record building the harness because I've already got that info on my YouTube channel here. But he's going to be putting I think it's an 05 model, LM7. He's already bought his intake to switch it all over to cable drive. So he's just getting his parts in order before we start building it, because I told him I kind of don't want to build it unless we got everything ready. I will be videoing all of that if we do it. I'm hoping we get to do it just for, if nothing else, to put it on YouTube to show others how to do it. I know there's other videos on there. Another YouTuber, Honey Badger, he does a great job on it, and I've got quite a bit of info from him. So there's other forums out there, lt1swap.com. But yeah, we're gonna, if he decides to go ahead and go through with it, we'll be doing it here in the shop, and I'll record as much as possible.
Danny says, what's a good cam and spring setup for a 5-steer?
Well, man, there's so many out there. To be honest with you, asking about a cam and stuff, for me, I don't know, bud. I started to go with, what was it? I want to say it's either comp cams, but We haven't done that yet because I haven't done a lot of research on it. We would like to do a cam swap on his, but man, there's so many different opinions out there on what's good and what's not. My favorite person to watch on YouTube as far as the LS swap on the trucks, like, you know, square bodies, is a Gearhead for Life. He has some cam swap videos, and I love the way his sounds. So I forget what cam he used, but I want the good sound of a good lope. But I don't want to have to put $3,000 worth of parts into a motor, you know. I'm not looking for a lot of speed out of it, but I do want a good sound. So I can't tell you a good name of it. There's a bunch of them. Texas Speed has them. Mother Thumper has them. I believe that's made by, I could be wrong, Comp Cams, but just YouTube it, man. You can get a lot of sounds. I know you're not going to get a good true sound out of YouTube, but
Pranksman says,
yeah, I've actually thought about that because I've got a good air compressor and everything. That would be easier for me to set up. You know, it'd be plenty enough power, you know, running the air hydraulic system. So that may be something we end up doing, just swapping out our jack for the air hydraulic jack. Yeah, you can, man. There's kits on there to where you can. I'm sorry, I'm answering the question late, but I'm just now looking. Let's see. Lumberous, I hope I said that right. 90. Yeah, there's so many kits out there to be able to rebuild your stock steering setup, your steering wheel. There's also videos here on YouTube that will show you how to do that if you need help with it. '80s model Camaro. That'll be sharp.
What does an 80s Camaro look like? I don't think I've ever seen one.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, John. The Texas Speed, they've got a really good sound out of their cam. I like it. And you can actually, I believe you can contact them and tell them your setup, and they will, they'll tell you what you need, you know, what springs you need to run with it. I'm sorry if I'm boring all of y'all, but we're already 28 minutes into this. That's actually longer than I thought anybody would stick around. There we go. Get my bald head in there. Now y'all can see my face and my ugly face, my ugly nose. What kind of work do you guys do? I'm just a city guy. I work for my city department. I'm a supervisor for my water and sewer plant. So thanks. We've actually done a lot of work. We bought this house, and of course it had to shop with it. When we bought the place, we got moved in and settled in, and the first thing I want to do is rip down all the interior walls. There was no insulation inside of it, so we took down all the drywall. I rewired all of it, put insulation, put new board up, and I don't know if y'all can hear it in the background, but I installed an air conditioner and also a wall heater. Everything's been working great. So I get to be an air conditioner while I'm working in here. Man, that chop saw is, I'll be honest with you, I've got a plasma cutter and my welder. I've got the abrasive saw, but I love that new chop saw. It's the bee's knees. I wish I would have got one a lot sooner, but everything has its purpose. I'm not going to totally put down my abrasive saw because it's done a lot of cutting for me. But as far as getting a good true cut quick, that cold cut saw really, really works great. I was cutting through a 1/4 inch 2x2 angle iron, and it didn't even bog down. Of course, I'm not going to slam down on it and try to hog on it, but yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Stuff performance.
Doug, when I first started out, dude, I started my YouTube channel. We were working out of, I think, 8x10 little shed from a place that we were renting. The lady had an 8x10 shed on the property too, so we were building out of that. I look back now and I'm like, how in the world did I do anything inside of that little building? But then I realized I didn't do a lot inside of it. Most of my work was outside. I worked outside, so
Barely fit a lawnmower.
yeah. But now with all the tools that the Lord has really blessed me with over the last I'd say 5 years, I probably couldn't fit all of my tools into an 8x10. So, like I say, it's all by the grace of God. The Lord has really blessed us. You guys watching, anybody knows that if you see an ad on a video on YouTube, they're monetizing their videos, they're getting paid for it. But I'll be honest with you, what I get paid on my YouTube, man, I don't make nothing really off of YouTube at all. I could build one little thing, my YouTube wouldn't, the expense wouldn't cover it. Would I like it to? I mean, who wouldn't? But I didn't come into this thing to make money off of YouTube. Yeah, it does help a little bit. I'm not going to say it don't, but I work a Monday through Friday. I'm on call 24/7. That's where my money comes from. Man, you got to put God first. I mean, without God, there's nothing. I'm not anything. So I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm this almighty Christian, because I'll be honest with you. Right now, I work on my relationship with God every day, throughout the day, all day. I'm not perfect, and I'm not going to say I ever will be perfect. There was only one person that was perfect, and that was Jesus Christ. But with that being said, I work out my own salvation, man. To each their own. Check this dude over here out. He's single. Get over here.
Why did you say that to a bunch of grown dudes?
Grown dudes, man. There's gonna be chicks watching this. If they see you, like on the little snap picture thumbnail, there we go. If they see you on the thumbnail, they'll be like, "Ma, I gotta go to YouTube. There's this guy. He's a really ugly man, but he's got a son that's smoking." You're gonna have all kinds of 12-year-olds.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say.
Hi, Isaac. Let's see. He spells his name. My son's name is Isaac. He spells his. We spell it after my grandfather's name. It's Issac. So.
Why does it say?
See, look. Doug even says it. Girls love that. You got your little beaver hairdo.
No, Justin Bieber's just trying to copy off of me.
Oh, okay.
I was born second.
See, guys, we like to have fun. I mean, my life don't revolve around building stuff. Don't get me wrong. I love doing it, but we all get burnt out on it time to time. I've got a family. When I first started this stuff, man, I was just nothing but YouTube and building stuff. You have to stop and slow down. You know, your family. You know, if you ain't got family, what do you got? You know, so if you're into this, keep your family. You know, God first, family, and then YouTube.
Isaac said, okay, nice to meet you. Another Isaac. That makes 4 other Isaacs I know.
There you go.
All my teachers spell my name wrong too. Literally,
Put some blue wrench. What do you mean? John says, help me out, I'm single. YouTube, aka dating. I guess we could
get on.
I can't give no dating tips, man. I'm not into that. I got a wife. Shame on y'all. I can't give you no dating tips. If you're watching this, honey, I love you.
Let me see. I want to see if I can send an emoji.
Let's see. How do we do an emoji?
Right there.
Ah, yeah.
Oh.
Let's try that.
Click it. And press send.
Ha, there we go. We're learning this stuff slowly. Well, Marvin, I'm not disputing you, bud. Well, I guess you could say I am, but I believe in God Almighty, and I'll be honest with you, God is the first in my life. Then it's my wife, my kids, then YouTube. Can't live out YouTube.
Can't live out the dogs.
The dogs come after YouTube.
What about the cat?
Man, let's see. Moderator is the blue wrench. Where do I find this blue wrench you speak of?
Can I go get Chance?
No.
He'd love to bark out all the letters.
I know I'm a, as my son would say, I'm a noob.
Yep.
Do you like?
Like what? I'm confused.
Uh-oh, the wife is coming to the shop, guys. Jordan, what are you talking about? Do you like? What do I like? I like Minute Maid. Hey, Minute Maid.
Sponsor.
I'm giving you a shout out, man. Sponsor it. What's up? I'm going to get some grub.
Sponsored by Fortnite. I can grab it for dinner.
Okay.
We're having a skinny.
I got my wife off camera over here. Guys, you might as well just forget it. She's married. She's taken. She's really, really hot. And she won't get on camera. What are you doing? You just woke up? She just woke up from a power nap. She had to go at 5 o'clock this morning.
Oh.
So, okay.
Monitor is blue wrench. Wrench is when you do Google Hangout on YouTube. Google Hangout on YouTube.
Hang on, this. That's true, Marvin. I won't disagree with you on there, bud. You win. All right, let's try to figure out. Doug is talking something about blue wrench.
Hangout on YouTube. Search that, I guess.
When you can do a Google Hangout on YouTube.
Probably where you can see my stuff. I have no idea.
You don't see Miss Puppet. She's off to the side.
No, I'm not Miss Puppet because I got bangs. I thought that was what he was talking
It does look like a girl, though, don't it? Let's see. Do you like Tecumseh Color or Briggs better?
What's that?
To be honest with you, Jordan, I am a Briggs & Stratton fan. I love it. Tecumseh to the dump. Kohler, I have ran Kohler. I ran Kohler on the Sears Suburban. before I got rid of it, and I will give it credit. That thing had some power. So I won't knock Kohler, but I am a Briggs & Stratton fan. Excuse me. And the top motor that I like from Briggs & Stratton are the Vanguard. Of course, they're really expensive.
Oh. He said he's seen her on one of your videos.
Give me just a second, guys. The missus wants a hug, so I'm going to give her a hug. When your wife asks you for a hug, give her a hug.
Well, I steal your chair and talk to people. Because I'm all lonely. I have a question for all of you, and this will be the answer between nothing and nothing.
All right, give my spot back.
Which is better, PUBG or Fortnite?
Who asked that?
Me.
Oh, gosh.
Fortnite.
DIY stuff. Hi. Welcome to the YouTube channel. Thank you for joining. Marvin, thank you for joining. Jordan, thank you for joining. I'm sorry.
He
says PUBG.
No.
I'll be honest with you.
Why would you pay for a $60 game when you could have Fortnite for free?
I don't get into the gaming stuff. I really don't. Other than GTA 5. I know people are probably going to criticize me and say, well, how can you play stuff like that if you talk about God? It's easy. You turn the volume down. And then if you really want to bug them, you just go through there and, just have fun. I mean, you're going to see it. I know you can choose to partake into that kind of stuff, but I've not played it in probably about a year, but that was my game of choice. I loved it. Don't judge me.
It is currently 7:45 here.
I know the Blue Ridge is a cutting torch. Yeah, it's only 7:45 here. We're Central Time, so I'm trying to get back to. I don't think I've ever done the Google Hangouts.
I have no idea what those are.
I like my Sears Suburban. I love that one. But if I'm going to build like a modern-ish, 90s and up kind of lawnmower, I prefer a Murray. I love the way the frame is on that. They're really good.
Doug says, Puppet, sometime hang out with us on Twisted R Racing live stream on Friday nights.
Hey, man, that sounds good. I'll take that invite. If I've got time this coming Friday, if you're on there, I'll join in.
This guy holler at us.
Yeah, I would stick with the Sears. I'm the 66 to 79. I love that. See, John even agrees with me. GTA 5, that's where it's at. And guys, come on, do not tell me. Don't tell me you're on the PlayStation. Don't.
No, please don't.
We're Xbox, Microsoft. So I have thought about.
PlayStation's the butthole who does it.
I have thought about stepping out on my Xbox and getting a PS4, but
no.
But
just stop.
I can't.
It's 8 o'clock Central Time.
All right, that sounds good, man. Yeah, because like during the week, I don't really watch a lot of like live hangouts or anything like that. I'm not a late night person anymore. I used to stay up real late, sleep all day before I had a job. So
until I had school, that was me. And 53, I do not play video games. Video games are still awesome.
What is SC? I'm a noob at this.
I think it's Sony something. I have no idea.
Y'all have to spell this stuff out.
South Carolina. Okay. That makes more sense.
Okay.
Isn't there a hurricane coming to the Carolinas? They're
No.
supposed to be. Because I was watching a YouTuber who lives in North Carolina, and he said there was supposed to be a hurricane coming through there. Xbox One all the way.
That's me, Xbox One. If you ever want to join or say hi,
PlayStation who?
my name on Xbox is the same name you see here on YouTube, Puppet Kicker.
Capital P, capital K.
Yeah.
If you see I'm on Fortnite, that's
I'm a wide body LT guy. I've actually got some stuff. I've got two Peerless 820 rear ends, same model numbers. Those are going to be down the line future build of another 4-wheel drive lawnmower.
I'm going and play some Fortnite.
No, you're not. You'll stay out here.
I want to play Fortnite.
No, we're not going no more Xbox tonight. No. I've got to get my camera angle all adjusted because I know y'all keep on seeing me look down, but that's where the laptop is actually right below our camera. We have a camera on a tripod behind us. And if you're wondering what camera we're using the Logitech C900 web camera. It's not the best. You can get it. It's not expensive at all. It's like $50.
Time do you reckon we're gonna
I don't know. Whenever we feel like it.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
But man, he don't bother.
Man, we live in Missouri, and let me tell you what. It gets hot. Not only hot, but the humidity here, it gets unbelievable. And like I say, I work on I'm the supervisor for the water and sewer department. I know I got a crappy job, put up with a lot of crap, but
Quite literally.
the humidity will get you. I work outside all the time, and man, it gets unbearable sometimes.
Where's hurricane?
Georgia.
Told you.
Okay.
I PM you my Xbox name on Facebook. Do you not PM me inside?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
These kids nowadays, man, the talk they got.
Oh God, bro.
They,
Let's go, cuz.
they got this
Come
saying.
on, coach.
They on God.
What on God? They just say on God.
All right, good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. We'll try this again next Saturday if I've got the time available. If this thing does pretty good, we'll start doing it regularly. I want to say on Saturday nights. So God bless you. Come back. As this goes, guys, I'm going to learn more and more stuff about how to do this live stream, how to do on screen, bring stuff in, show the screen. Like I say, this is the first time I've ever done this. So, yeah, I've got some ideas on how to make this a four-wheel drive. I don't want to spoil all of it, but it involves, I guess I could say, some of the parts. It's the Peerless 820s. I got two of them. I'm going to make my own steering knuckles for the front. I'm just going to use a couple of I forget what they call them, but it's the same thing you see on steering columns. It's got the little U joint in it and everything, the rag joint, I guess. But somebody's already done it there on Facebook. I know I'm going to hear the grief about you're copying somebody else's idea, but I've talked to a couple of people about this in private messaging about a year and a half ago, way before this other gentleman, which he's done a great job on it. And I even told him, hey, I'm going to hit you up on a little bit of info on how you did yours also. But, yeah. John Dudley. Man, we're just trying to hang out. We're going to try to get this established. Try to do it every Saturday night. If this stuff does pretty decent on the views, and so far people's actually responding pretty decent. We like it, so we're going to try to do this every Saturday and see how it goes.
Whereabouts in SC? Does that mean whereabouts in
No,
Snapchat?
Let's see.
I thought SC meant Snapchat.
JC. I'm sorry, man. I'm just going to call you JC because I can't pronounce the rest of that. Welcome to the room. Sorry I didn't get you.
Jordan.
Marvin, are you talking to me or? No, I used to live up Michigan for a little while. That's actually where my wife is from. I've got all of my dad and everybody on his side of the family. They all live up there in Michigan. But now I live down here in Missouri, in the Boot Hill part. We just are redneck people.
We do go occasionally to Michigan for Christmas and all that. That's about it.
Marvin, I ain't leaving if you're talking to me, bud. I was just sending a little text in the room saying welcome. So let me ask you this. I guess I can get a little public feedback right here. Has any of my videos helped any of you all? And if so, what? Yeah, I think Murray is a good platform because it's got the little C channel framing on it. I'm gonna have to this time when I build it, I want to make the suspension have some flex to it. That's gonna be a little bit of a challenge because it's obviously belt driven. So we're gonna have to work with that and see what we can do. I'm going to try to make it be able to pivot a little bit because what really got me on the Sears was the frame it had a little bit of tweak to it when you like go through a ditch or something and one of the belts, the front or the rear, one of them would want to pop off. So if the belt system isn't straight, of course it's going to want to try to come off. So. All right. How do I do the Google Hangouts thing? I mean,
Just
Google I don't want to close out of this.
Just make a new tab.
Let's see.
Google Hangouts.
Let's see.
Google Oh, okay. Maybe you gotta press the next arrow. Okay. That's cool.
Let's see. I'm glad it's helped you out, Doug.
I'm gonna have him watch some television.
We're coming up on about an hour for this live stream. So here in about 5 minutes or so, we're gonna go ahead and end it. I've still got to go ahead and go in the house and eat some dinner. So the square body's doing great. Runs great. We took the fully locked rear end out of it. I'm not a fan of those, which I knew I wasn't, but his stock rear end, the gears got messed up in it. So we put a 10 bolt back in it, but it was fully locked with 390 gears in it. It ran like a rape date, but we drive it quite a bit, and turning and everything with a locked rear end, everybody knows that's kind of rough on them. So we pulled that back out. We put a 12 bolt in there that I scored at a swap meet for $20. It's got the stock 273 gears in it, open diff, but works for what we need.
JC said he's a new subscriber from you.
Good deal, JC. Man, I hope they help you out. I try to put it into something that I can understand. I'm not real smart when it comes to stuff like that or anything else for that matter, but I tried to break it down to the best that I could. So I hope it helps you out. If you have any questions, you can hit me up. Leave a comment on one of the videos you see, or I'm on Facebook. You can just look up Puppet Kicker on Facebook. You'll see me. Thanks, Marvin. If you guys don't mind, like the video, share it, let others see it. No problem, man. Thanks for stopping by the live video chat. We're gonna, like I said, this is my first one, so I'm sorry if you guys, if it's not turning out great. I don't know how well you guys can hear me. I didn't even ask that. I'm sorry. But we're going to try to get better at this. It's pretty cool. I don't know if my son's going to want to hang out with me all the time, but
Probably.
Maybe I can make him. I think the more he hangs out, maybe the more he'll start getting into this stuff. He's actually really, really amped up about building the buggy. So, like I said, we do have a brand new Predator 670 for it. So, yeah, I have to agree with you, Ricky. Welcome to the live chat. I don't know how long you've been here, but we're actually about to end it here in a couple of minutes. But yeah, square bodies, that's my favorite body style of a pickup. I used to like Chevy Novas, which I still do. But I kind of want like a 63, 64 Impala. It's going to sound crazy, but I want it to be four-door. I want to lower that thing down. Thanks, Prankster Man, for stopping by. .420 racing motor. What kind of motor are you using? Rick, do you have a YouTube channel that you've been doing any videos on? You doing your LS swap?
Go ahead and
Troy built, huh? Well, I hope they help you, Ricky. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and end the video here. We're about an hour into it, 10 seconds away. I thank every one of you all for coming in to the live chat with us. We'll try this again next Saturday, about 7 or 8-ish, my time. That's Central. But until then, keep your faith. If you're not a believer in God, you will be when the day comes. But I thank you again, all of you, for being in here, responding, asking questions. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm sorry. We're gonna put a limited slip into the. We're gonna go with some 373 gears with a limited slip on the LS truck. So, again,
See, Doug.
I pray for each and every one of you. Pray blessings on you all. Everybody that watches this video, I pray that God protects you, leads you, and guides you, and tugs at your heart if you're not going to church. So until next time, next Saturday, God bless each and every one of you, and goodbye. Do you want to say bye?
God bless you and have a great night. And don't forget, play Fortnite and not PUBG.